I've never seen anything like that. So I'm trying to answer your questions.
You ever try to order a death certificate? They're $20. Anybody can get any one of them. Do you ever try?
As I've told you, when we went off news reports and other people that were investigating.
Can men get pregnant? Is it possible? Yes.
And that's it, boys. Segment's over. Congratulations, we did it. That was the shortest Ben Shapiro review we've ever needed to do.
Hello, this is Ben Shapiro, and you are now watching Vaush. Amazing. The solutions that he has proposed to climate change are utterly ineffectual. He has yet to prove that it is a crisis on the level of the immediate. And if he is talking about the crisis...
Fucking production value over here. Jesus Christ. We got a cameraman experimenting with some of the fundamentals. It's okay to be straight. It's okay to be gay. Like a little clap-along song. Some boys like girls. Some boys like boys. Some not boys like either. Like something like that. Like radical propaganda that you might see on like Sesame Street or something like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No way. Let's go. No way.
Hello, gay fans.
So, would you say then that a chin isn't a chin if reconstructive surgery is done after an injury?
No, you can't compare the two.
Really?
A chin is a chin, and then you can change it to a chin with a butt or a dimple in the middle of it or whatever you want to call it, a double chin. If you're making it into a chin, that's not the same thing. You're talking about apples and oranges here.
What is a chin?
Because if you're just creating a chin, we all know what a chin looks like, and everybody has different shapes of chins.
I know what a pussy looks like.
Okay, but you know a pussy's not a dick.
Sure, but a not chin isn't the same as a chin either. I panicked. I got up. I ran to the bathroom to look in the mirror, and I confirmed my worst fear, which was that I am white. And I'm sorry. You know, you walk up to the bus stop, you know, hey, essay. Make eye contact with the Hispanic man. Just to let you know, I'm comfortable using this bus stop. I'm not uncomfortable around people of color, like yourself. You're not just a tan white man, right? No. Your clothing indicates that you're of a Hispanic type. I'm not racist. Hello, black man. I'm not racist. If there are any friends or family you would like to inform of this, please do so now while I'm watching you. If you don't do it now, I will repeat this to them when I see them.
It was a hypothetical question this whole time, Vaush.
No, you already said that, and we've been dancing around, but that doesn't... So wait, what does this have to do with the Walmart Amazon thing?
Oh my God, he's so fucking stupid. He doesn't even know what commodities or markets are.
Ooh.
You're a fucking idiot, dude. I hope you enjoy the grift while you can, because this isn't gonna last forever. You're gonna be selling pencils from a cup in like the next 5 to 10 years.
Like, this is the same as guys who watch Fight Club or The Joker and think that this is like gonna define their life from now on. Midsommar's Joker for white women, I think it's actually a better fit with Fight Club, dude, okay? All the fucking 16-year-old guys who are watching his name is Robert Paulson, his name is Robert Paulson, and they're like, wow, this is so good and manly, wow. And like the Tyler Durden rant in the hotel room while Jack is like freaking out. Tyler Durden's like, I fuck who I want to fuck. I fuck who you want to fuck. I look how you want to look. I'm super cool. And all the 16-year-old guys are like, oh my God, I could be, oh my God, it's so good. Like that.
There's nothing about them that has the lived experience of a woman, because a man can't live the experience of a woman because he's not a woman by definition, Vaush.
We're not talking about the lived experience, though. And there are trans women who do. I've just spent years and years and years.
Are you eating like pizza right now? You sound like you're eating pizza while you're talking to me.
My bad. We don't have the microphone muted on Skype. That's my bad. Here, I'll put the mic away. Okay. We're good.
Could you just not stuff your face for 5 seconds?
You want to go gut to gut, buddy? You want to see what my chicken tendies have against your What do you have? Your new Vegas martinis?
I don't drink, buddy. Not for a long time, anyway.
Not for a lot. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I hope you've burned off whatever you did back when you did, because we're gonna go gut to gut, buddy. Okay, we're gonna find out whether that insult of yours was warranted. They're chicken tendies, by the way, air fried, about as lean and healthy as you can get.
What did I tell you? He was going to do anything he could to avoid. Oh, there he is. Oh, no.
Crowder's dad, he's like on the line right now. The secretary at Crowder headquarters. Oh, no, they're busy. They're in call. Get him to hang up. Get my son to hang up right now. Please, just get him to hang up. I'll handle everything. Get him to hang up, and we'll give you anything. We'll give you. I'll suck your dick, sir. Please.
What a fucking nightmare.
Watch the show last
We
week.
got him.
Early.
Dude, we played him so hard because he literally was following. He saw that you went live, dude. We fucking got him.
Oh my God, we fucking nailed him.
Sam, you look so happy.
Holy shit.
Sam, you look so happy.
Vaush has, what the online left calls, let the mask slip. From the times that he uses the N-word to claiming that any trans person that disagrees with him has a mental illness.
My understanding is that, that Vaush did do some edgelordy stuff, and I'm not, frankly, too up to speed on it. But I will tell you this. I used the N-word on Air America, I don't know what it was, 15 years ago, to make a point. I wouldn't do it today.
So that is how I speak, boy.
That's
how I speak.
I've watched your videos. I know how you talk. Anyway,
and you have spoken to me, so you know how I talk.
Yeah.
Do you want?
Should we pull up the old video where you don't sound like a lunatic LARPer trying to sound like a British judge in a head wig? Like, why are you sounding like this?
I'm just amusing myself. I'm having fun.
I'm having fun as well, my good boy. Why don't we continue with both of us attempting this ridiculous charade?
Have fun. You should have fun.
Of course.
Now, please make the good case.
So I believe
sir.
your understanding of the word grifter was inaccurate prior to this point. I'd like to correct you if I may.
Very funny.
If you believe that indeed a grifter is anyone who attempts to do anything to benefit their own standing, then
yes, sir,
I do believe a grifter would be everyone on Earth.
And has redeemed herself in the eyes of everyone. Please make that case.
Imagine you're doing a Tinder hookup, and you spin around, you're in their apartment, you're looking around trying to see if you can find any red flags, and you look at their couch and it's a bunch of hands all over the couch, and the cushion you read says nobody believes you. Oh my God.
My only rant is that I believe that taxation is theft, and I'm not saying that as a joke. I actually believe that taxation is theft.
It's the cool kind of theft, like Robin Hood. Should someone have to have a government-issued license to drive a car?
Hell no. What's next? Requiring a license to make toast in your own damn toaster?
The license to drive? I'd like to see some competency exhibited by people before they drive.
It's stellar. It is indistinguishable from a comedy skit on libertarians. Any feedback would be great. Just getting started as a conservative rapper. Hey yo, blacks be the real racists. These democratic bitches need a fucking facelift. I can't. If I attempt to rap this, I will not live to see the next day. I can't do this whole thing. I can't do this whole thing. I can't. Keep going. Everyone knows conservatives. We got the harem. Maybe you heard of a girl. I'm talking Tommy Laren. It's going to town on her pussy with this big ass dick. Her ass bouncing up and playing with that.
But their whole argument was about women's rights. You guys have heard this before, and it's the most obvious contradiction I've ever heard. Women's rights, women's rights. But if you're so into women's rights, why do you want people?
It's contradictory. Women rights? What?
Oh, baby. Wait, taking a shot. I agree.
Was it a big mistake to educate women?
Yeah.
So why was it a big mistake to educate women?
Because look at them. They're already like conceited.
Look at him. True. Fucking based. True. Yeah, true. Actually, welfare systems and feeding the poor, they lead to the collapse of civilizations within a century. Actually, these governments, they are all communists to me. And then Lance is like, actually, we haven't had any communist governments. And JF is like, I know we don't, and you never will, because... What? Oh, no, 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 no. On an evolutionary time scale, actually, it will lead to people evolving lower IQ. No, no. Well, the economic democracy works, I suppose, but, democracy in general isn't exactly the most effective system. It is immoral for a dictator to tax the people, but if the people vote on taxes, that is the same. Well, don't you disagree with this one rule the democracy brought about? It's love, you idiot.
D says, Rob, regarding your withdrawal from Afghanistan, do you believe that General Alden's plan could have reduced loss of life?
Yeah, it could have. But I will be honest, when it comes to the actual specifics, it doesn't. I love the apologism for Biden. Again, I remind you that my biggest criticism becomes to the propagandist and all of the regimes and all of the parties,
Intel
including
agencies.
Republicans and Democrats,
Rob,
that
do you have a
lied to us.
response that isn't just repeating the same thing you've been saying?
Yeah, if you let me finish, maybe I'll get to it. So that's the biggest
Maybe he
criticism I have
will.
with those
Maybe
institutions.
I blame you
those
for this,
institutions.
This is
Is this
your
good?
fault,
Is this good? This is the answer y'all wanted?
No, Rob, we're fine.
Would you like me to finish my answer?
No,
So
but
I
you-
remind you that's the first
We'll give you a
organization
chance
I would blame.
We'll give you a chance
But I
to
would
give
say
a
this.
pithy response.
Okay, so the answer is that the apologism for Biden says things like, well, we don't know what he could have done better. It is quite simple, and I don't know who exactly the generals would have been under Trump that had this plan, but it is quite simple that we shouldn't have let go of Bagram Air Base until we got our assets, including people and military assets and the prisoners that we didn't want to escape gone. That's common sense. Everyone understands it.
So the question was, what do you think General Alden's plan would have saved lives? I didn't hear a mention of the details of that plan and how it would have saved lives or not. So I asked when you were going to answer the question instead of ranting on the same thing you have been, and you said you would, and you didn't. So could you answer the question, please?
Sure. Why don't you explain to me exactly what General Alden's plan was? How many pages was this plan?
I don't know what his plan was.
Right, which is exactly why my answer was.
Stop with the memes? Some of
Which
us
is
are
exactly, exactly why I said
Can we
I
take
don't know
this
what his
seriously?
specific details of his
All right,
plan
we
was,
have to-
but it's quite
Tara's
simple that
right.
if we had a
We
plan
have
to
to
leave
take this
Bagram Air Base,
seriously.
it would have been
All
a
right.
disaster.
I'm not making claims about his plan was. You were
Okay.
if you didn't know the details, that's fine.
Next up. Okay.
What do you mean if Vaush? Of course ISIS does that. I'm gonna kill myself. In Minecraft! We can't say in Minecraft anymore. No! Oh my god. Minecraft is a video game. Based on info provided by the FBI, the government understands it is common for persons discussing criminal activity online to refer to such activity as occurring in Minecraft to conceal the true nature that they fucking figured us out! They fucking This is COINTELPRO 2.0. God damn it! Fuck! What are we gonna do now? Who told them? Who tattled? One of you fucking rats told them. I said, the tool is meant to be pleasing, but it doesn't have any superfluous qualities. Everything that moves does so for a reason. I just want to say, by the way, that if anyone said this sentence to me, I would kill them and then myself. She was fixated on orienting the tool in a few configurations and couldn't imagine other possibilities. I compared the can opener to other tools. By now we were working on anger management and perseverance too. She suggested we open the can with a hammer. There were tears. She had the placement of the tool, she could turn the handle and the can would spin. We were down on the floor by this point. But the ka-chunk of puncturing the lid still eluded us. We'd been at it for 6 hours, on and off. We were hungry, and we both died there around the bean can. First of all, I just want to say, this guy's lucky his daughter's not like I was when I was a kid, because I know when I wanted beans when I was a kid and my parents weren't home and I didn't know how to use a can opener, I would just stab the top of the can with the largest knife we had. So that, and that's not a safe thing for kids to do. So I just, if that girl was anything like me, then she would have wandered back into the kitchen with that bean can, and the dad would have like returned to see 4 fingers lying on the ground or something like that. Most people are dunking on this guy, and they're saying this is abusive. And I don't think, by the way, that the dad here is like inherently a terrible human being. Is this Bean Dad? What the fuck? Maybe the white half of you that went to law school can get the black half out of jail on some boohoo technicality at Important Megan, whoever the fuck that is. The fourth has been perverted by activist, quote, Jew judges and mud people apologists. The founders intended USA as a white homeland. What the fuck? This is from 2013, apparently, but Jesus. My armored car just arrived in surprise, full of Jew lawyers. We're talking guns, taxing, and suing the survivors. Shooter knocked. Oh, damn. Why is everyone online a Nazi? Here's Vaush. Except that's not actually Vaush. That's Seth Rogen. This is Vaush. And it's the quartering.
You want to use the authoritarian power of the state to force me to pursue your values. You're the one who would like to replace the king with enslaving those of us who happen to be more productive than others so that we can feed parasites who do not want to work.
This is bootlicking, man. This isn't pro-freedom. You would be like the lapdog of the king 300 years ago. I hope you know that. You would have been a loyalist during the American Revolution. What do you want? Ultimate freedom to enslave and oppress your fellow human? No. My vision of a good world is one where people are free. And the positive freedom you claim to value is the freedom to live life outside the pressures of an autocratic economic system. And what is 80 to 100 hours work week but autocratic? The freedom you're fighting for is a fake freedom, a freedom to control and dominate others for wealth. The freedom I'm advocating for is the freedom for human beings to live a life that would have been considered utopian to humans 100 years ago. We are so productive, our society is so incredibly economically privileged that we are capable of sustaining people who otherwise wouldn't be able to work. The disabled, the needy, we can give them dignified existences, and all it costs us is a fraction of the significantly higher wages we have now. Quick, name top 3 American communists. Go. Jimmy Dore. Jimmy. Glenn Greenwald. Michael Tracy. Donald Trump. No, too far. No, Donald Trump Jr. Caleb Maupin.
Burger King.
Is a guy that I debated once, and he talks about me like every day of his life. I knew he wrote a book about BreadTube. I thought it would broadly be about the culture of online politics. And apparently, there is an entire chapter on me specifically. It starts here. The personality of the 25-year-old indicates I'm 27. This was published like a week ago. Some have speculated that his blatant rudeness and inability to comprehend other people's views indicates he may be on the autistic spectrum. In many streams, it seems apparent that Vaush has handlers or advisors who are more familiar with Marxism than he is. I have many handlers, Kanye, Hyena. Kaczynski has lied excessively about this author. I like how he says this author instead of me, as if this isn't just a very long tweet. What is this book even about? I don't know. It just seems like he cries for a while. We need to get this. You want to be an alpha male, right? You want to be a big dick boy, right? Just walk away from it. Say, yeah, it was spite. I don't like Destiny.
Alpha males are real? Are you? Do you think that alpha and beta?
I used to, but then I saw your stream, and no, I don't think so anymore. Brain drain is when all the people who get degrees in your city.
This is why you're
no, it's okay. You can learn, Mike.
Posture.
Mike,
what's a tiff?
Mike, this is a learning opportunity. That's okay. Hold on.
You don't know anything about politics. It's embarrassing. I'm talking to you.
No, it's okay, Mike. No, we're almost here, okay? So brain drain is when people who get like college degrees in your city.
Politics. It's embarrassing.
No, it's okay. We're almost there. We're almost there.
And thousands of people listen to you.
Mike, wait, hold on. Hundreds of thousands. Marx literally wrote the fucking oh my god, I'm literally forgetting the name of the pamphlet that he wrote to distribute to peasants for revolutionary potential. Guys, please, holy shit, my brain. Help me out. The Communist Manifesto, literally. Oh my god. Marx literally wrote. I have been unbanned from Twitch. After all the attempts I threw out there, just out of nowhere, I hadn't made an attempt in a while either. They just, whoop, I'm back on. It's done. We're back. I didn't expect to get banned for saying cracker. Is Karen a slur? Yes. And I will use it. Is cracker a slur? Yeah, and I'll use it. Own that. Own that. Reparations. Everyone get ready. Are you white? Do you want to help? Do you want to be a good person on the right side of history? The only way you can wash the blood off your hands is through following the leadership of African, indigenous, and colonized people and paying reparations for all that's been stolen in your name. Right now, the Black Hammer Org is offering several ways to pay reparations. Become a recruit of the Reparation Corps, make monthly reparation payments, contact us to give your skills, possessions, land, etc. as reparations. And then they have, I shit you not, payment tiers. The Shea level, $40. The Sankara level, $99. But with an additional 25%, you get an exclusive piece of Black Hammer gear. And then the Mao level, $199. Pay an additional 25% and receive an exclusive piece of Black Hammer gear. Mao level plus. Get some gear. This reads like parody, but it's not. These people are real. This is a real thing that some real human being typed up. Well, being paid by the CIA, mind you, so. Where's the Stalin level? Yeah, I guess maybe we only got 4 screen caps in this post. Maybe we have like the Lenin level, the Stalin level, you know.
Okay, right off the bat, I can assure you, nobody is going to be holding Lil Nas X's pockets while he's in prison. He's going to be somebody's girlfriend. This is why I will never sign with a label.
Because they will make you get naked in a prison shower room with a bunch of black guys, and they will make you do coordinated dances. And I've been to prison, and that is just not what it's like. Yeah, this guy thinks that it trended #1 because people were so fascinated by Lil Nas X's documentary on what prisons are like. That's why this guy's steaming. He's like, dude, that's not what it's like. But people are just watching it, and they're like, oh yeah, this must be exactly what it's like. He's just mad that the disinfo is getting out, the lefty disinfo. Tweets like this, I'm thankful to be blocked by Lil Nas X. And then Lil Nas X, in clean form, calls her shitty pants, which, brilliant Shakespearean rebuttal, you know. No denying it. We have some homophobia from Caitlyn, you know, like, I may have shit myself, but you're a homosexual, you know? And then Caitlyn Bennett, I mean, the cogs in her brain are just rotating at maximum speed, okay? We're talking 1, okay? Maybe even 2 horsepower going on in there, all right? So, Caitlyn's response to this one is, do you still see your dad? Which is just brilliant for a number of reasons. First of all, I mean, it's the most unoriginal racism you can imagine. I mean, imagine getting owned on social media by a black guy, and you're like, she might as well just said the N-word. I mean, it's not just that it's racist, okay? Because racism is only one of 2 crimes here. Unoriginality is by far the greater one. Imagine being a public figure, getting dunked on by another public figure, and you're like you're choking the tears. Your dad you're black. You don't have a dad. And it's funnier, by the way, because Lil Nas X posted a tweet of a text from his dad like yesterday, and apparently his dad's super supportive. It's like, it's not, so we're talking racist, unoriginal, and didn't do a research. Honestly, what are we, low, -1 out of 10. I mean, not, just very bad. Not good, Caitlyn. And then, we, of course, you know, in shining juxtaposition to the -1 out of 10, we have a glorious 100 out of 10. Lil Nas X inviting himself to fuck Caitlyn Bennett's dad. Now, I have it on good word, and I'm being serious for the courts. You can decide this one in case I ever get sued for slander. Caitlyn Bennett's dad, huge butt slut, okay? Lil Nas X, me, anyone, just goes right for it. You know, it's well known in the underground homosexual community of basically every city on the West Coast, where he has spent a great deal of time. That's just how it is. I'm sorry, this is public knowledge. It's absolutely 100% true. Allegedly.
Same caption, verdict count 3. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 3, second-degree manslaughter, culpable negligence, creating an unreasonable risk, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:45 p.m. Jury foreperson 019.
Look at the face of a man who has never been made to experience the consequence of his actions before. All 3 charges. Second-degree unintentional murder, third-degree murder, and manslaughter. What the fuck? Did the jury not even watch the Steven Crowder video? Dude, wait, I'm sorry. Can we get a retrial? Hold on. I'm sorry. Were the jurors not even presented Ben Shapiro's show, episode 1762, where he debunks all of the claims against Derek Shine? Okay. All right. A justice system, I guess.
The topic 3 is the Marjorie Taylor Greene one. And then bonus topic is the drugs and sports topic. So which one would you prefer?
I feel like everybody but Lecture Fan is going to be on the same side with the Marjorie Taylor Greene thing.
True. That's how every topic's been.
Yeah, it's rough out there being a dumb fuck.
Oh my god!
I leave it up to you guys. When you contribute to a discussion and you have no fucking idea what you're talking about and you're just desperate to contribute to the drama frogging, you are less than scum, okay? You are not worth participating in this chat, okay? I will ban you from all chats everywhere. My dad works at Google and I will have him ban you from everything everywhere. Everything goes, okay? I will show up at your house and take your computer away, okay? I will rebind your keyboard, okay? So we'll only type in Japanese kanji. And you'll have no fucking idea what you're typing. And people will call you a weeb. And you'll be sobbing in your desk. You'll be like, no, I'm not a weeb. I just don't know how to switch it back to English. But they'll just think you're a weeb. And then they'll post anime memes at you, thinking that you'll agree with them, but you won't, because you're not a weeb. You've only ever seen Cowboy Bebop. You're really more of a fan of American Westerns. You don't even watch that much animated shit. You're so angry, and eventually you take your own life. In Roblox. I'm going to make my own NFT this stream, okay? We're going to auction it off. Legit, we are going to, okay? I didn't really know what NFTs were, okay? But I looked on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure NFTs are it's just art, but uglier. No. Do not right-click this. It's fucking hideous. It's fucking hideous. Couldn't have asked for anything more. God, that's good. I think I've been trending on Twitter for like 72 hours. I won't stop trending. Why? Listen, whatever CIA, FBI, NSA handler that you think you're doing me a solid, you're not. You're creeping me out, okay? Stop. Please. I don't know why this is happening. Don't mind me just doing liberalism over here. Anyway, all right? Now get ready for some gay shit, okay?
It begins in California with a little girl raised by 2 moms. I also marched for equality. I like to think I've been defending freedom from an early age. To marry my other mom. With such powerful role models, I finished high school at the top of my class, and after meeting with an Army recruiter, I found it. A way to prove my inner strength. I'm U.S. Army Corporal Emma Malone Lord, and I answered my calling.
First of all, I need to repeat this. If you're looking at this and you're thinking like, the American military is so cucked, the Russian military is so strong, which is, by the way, the general attitude people are taking. I mean, look. Pick your fighter, and it's like a muscly guy, and then there's like a girl. Isn't this is before she even joined the military, so it feels like an unfair comparison. But the reason why the Russian government is putting out propaganda like this is because they've long since decided that the best way to consolidate the national interest is through fascism, okay? The Russian military is, yeah, a bunch of poorly trained conscripts. Their gear, they're underfunded, they're undertrained, the country is in decline, and in their decline, they're like, yeah, dude, if you want to be a man's man, get on over there. I posit to you a counter-argument. Nothing is more cucked than believing you have to serve your country. Oh, yes, sir. I know how to prove my gender identity. Oh, what if I go and die in Afghanistan? I'm gonna spend 8 years of my life training my body so its physique resembles the man I saw on TV before I get hit in the head from 600 yards away by a Taliban insurgent. Yeah! Like, okay.
Hey. Lots of hot Vaush debate highlight videos from 2021 are waiting for you. Oh baby, that is naughty. Praise Alden. Link in the description.
One thing that a lot of people don't realize is that the thing that makes humans great is not individual willpower. It's not. Actually, individually, human beings fucking suck. Strip you of your clothes and tools and throw you out in the forest. You're fucking donezo, boyo. The reason we're not cold is because somebody somewhere else in the world, probably a much poorer person, sewed our clothes together with a machine, you know? The reason I can see is because some machinist constructed a machine that used an axle grinder to grind down lenses that they put in a metal frame that refract light in such a way as to compensate for misalignment within my own irises, I think. Yeah? Yeah. Basically. Something like that. Individually, human beings are not super impressive. Individually, we get rocked by gorillas, okay? Gorillas, individually, are way the fuck cooler than we are, okay? They're, like, way stronger. They're monkey-pilled. They would beat our ass. We lose to monkey, okay? Easily. Easily we do. The reason humans are great is because we cooperate. Everything that's great about humanity is because we're capable of cooperation. And a huge chunk of our brain and all of our reasoning and processing, that comes down to our ability to socialize with our compatriots. That's what we do better than every other species.
So you call yourself an anti-fascist libertarian.
I can't
socialist.
wait. I don't want to be on my phone. This doesn't work on desktop. I can't like use my nice microphone.
Why are you still talking about this phone? How do you tell me you get zero poop without telling me you get zero poop?
Why did you say every single motherfucking black woman in America talks the exact same way? The exact same fucking way. Why did you say that?
I know you probably don't actually care that much about the answer, but I didn't actually say that.
And yes, you did. Okay.
Give us some context. We want to know.
Okay. Tell you what. I can't do the phone thing. So if you want context, you can subscribe to Vaush on YouTube.com.
We're not going to do that.
And in 2022, I'm going to blow away the Democrat socialist agenda.
Thanks. Thank you.
Go to the website below and sign up to win my 50 caliber Nancy Pelosi is sneak.
To win my gun? God damn, dude. That's pretty fucking cool, though. Marjorie Taylor Greene strikes me like a lot of these other people who like never fires guns. You know what I mean? Like, Marjorie Taylor Greene is fucking insane. It's impossible to tell how much of this is actually LARP, right? Is this what Italian looks like? Dichiarazione di diritti delle donne basati sul sesso. Is this what Italian... Is this what they read? No wonder they talk with their hands. Jesus. Wait, that's Trump? There's Trump! Guys, do you see it? This is a, quote, allegory for our former president, Donald J. Trump. Right there, see? Wait, is that not Trump? Wait, he's got blonde hair and he's red. Wait, that wasn't him? You fucking idiots! You imbeciles! What is wrong with you? There are two characters in this shot! You fucking cretins!
Hi, new friend!
Look at the second character! Right behind!
I'm here in Berlin to stop the communists and end the Cold War.
Oh, man. All this talk about communists is making me hungry.
Well...
Oh, no. Yeah, I know the joke here is that communists don't get enough food, but it sounds like he just wants to eat them. All this talk of East Berliners making little Leo hungry. So, there's nothing wrong with gender-neutral potatoes. In fact, are potatoes not already gender-neutral? Right? Don't potatoes reproduce, like, by themselves? Potatoes don't need a seed. You just break off a piece of a potato, and then more potatoes grow, right? Don't they, like, they do their own thing, right? Right? So yeah, they're vibing. They're doing their own thing, right? Yeah, they're a superfood. Potatoes, by the way, are unironically the best food in the world, okay? I don't care what the fuck you people say. Here, hot recipe tip right out the bat, okay? This one's free for all of you. I know you. I understand all of you, okay? You're queer. You like tasty food and the aesthetic of cooking, but you don't have the time or energy to actually cook. you're too stupid or poor to figure out how to assemble the necessary ingredients to make quick and easy food. Here's your solution. All you need, a fuck ton of potatoes, cheap, and an oven. I hope you have an oven. If you don't, I don't know if I can help you, okay? Here's what you do, all right? Get ready for it, okay? Okay? Ready? So here's what you do. You dice up the potatoes, about 1 inch cubes. Put them in a boiling pot of water, okay? Boil the potatoes. Add a little bit of salt until they're nice and soft. Mush them together. No other seasoning except for salt and pepper. Mushy potatoes, mashed potatoes even, okay? But you don't eat them yet. Don't eat them yet. Instead, now you have a gigantic pile of mashed potatoes. And if you ever want a tasty meal in the future, you take a dollop of them, kerplunk, you warm them up, microwave, doesn't matter, and then you bake them in the oven. You broil them, actually, right up next to the heater, right up next to the thing, okay? You broil them 5-10 minutes, you get this shell, this crisp right on top, and once you've done that, you add a little bit of butter, cheese, whatever you want, seasoning, and you fucking got it, okay? Double cooked potatoes, you mash, then you broil. Phenomenal. Unbelievably good. And you can prepare this easily, super easy to do, filling, and depending what you put on it, super delicious, okay? That one is for free. It's not like everyone can just willpower their way out of it.
Well, no, it's just pull themselves up by the bootstraps, my man.
You unironically believe that? That might be the stupidest thing I feel like you know that meme, pull yourself up by the bootstraps, was initially coined because it's impossible, right? You can't pull yourself up by your bootstraps. They're below you.
Oh man, this is fun. Dude, like that's where you wanted to go with it? Like, I gave you that loaded ass fucking statement and you're just like, well, that doesn't even make like logical sense.
Well, the term was coined because it was making fun of people with your mindset.
This is a simple meme that you would find on the internet, but this meme is very real.
Vaush stole something from me.
Oh no.
Okay. If I am known for anything among the Zoomer community, it's that I came up with the term giga cringe. Okay, just check the receipts, my friends. All right. Look at what true? Vaush tweeted to Tim Pool today.
Whoa, hey, hold on. And I invented misspeaking. Mr. Pacman. It seems now that the shoe is on the other foot. What was that? There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. You'll get killed. I hope this is like allegorical. Like, I hope he's not actually like pretending he's actually gonna get like shot because he's like, yeah, white genocide, or like whatever the fuck he's talking about. All these other rappers, they're like talking about like drugs and sex and stuff, but if I mention demographic displacement of ethnic minorities in a song, then everyone loses their mind. You know, it's like okay. I just want to show you this opening.
Pretty much everybody agreed that segregation was the worst thing this country ever did. Pretty much everybody agreed that segregation was the...
This is not a W mouth sound.
It is a place where people often go on their bachelor parties. So Hooters, and the reason they go is because they have great chicken. It's like when people say, I read Playboy for the articles. You go to Hooters for the chicken wings. They are actually excellent chicken wings.
Good.
Hooters has a new uniform.
The divorced dad's favorite restaurant just got even more divorced, I guess. Holy.
All right. Well, we all like to use our imagination. Sometimes I use my imagination. I pretend to be a monster. I chase my kids around because I'm big.
I'm sorry. I know I'm being so fucking uncharitable by pausing for dramatic effect here, but Matt Walsh is such a creepy, weirdo paleocon dude that I feel like I'm justified in doing this.
I mean, I think you're really sweet.
What the
fuck?
fuck?
And I like you a lot too. But I just can't be with somebody who's involved in science. I hope you understand. And you probably will pretty easily since you're so smart. Plus, I value our friendship too much to risk it over some silly relationship. Plus, you always buy me coffee, and I can't lose that, right? Anyways,
what?
My boyfriend is here.
What? I just every time I see animated Wojaks in a YouTube video, I feel like I'm looking at a manifesto. Maybe this is just my bias, but when I see Wojak images, I think this is a normal meme and it's funny. When I see animated Wojaks with voices paired to them, I think either this person went on to kill or a ghost is about to appear out of my screen.
But seriously, I feel like some people don't really know COVID at all.
You're laughing though, Vaush? That's not my laughing face. That's my trying not to comment on how embarrassed I am to be watching this face. This video came out 2 days ago. Is this a fucking joke? When did you make this video back in May 16th, 2020 and just had it sitting in the drafts for a while? What the f are you doing? So here's the thing, right? You know how it's in some media, it's a thing that dragons will like form harems of humans? It's clearly fetish bait, but follow through with me here, okay? Imagine busting in on a dragon harem, like there are a bunch of, you know, a bunch of women that are there and they're like, it's like, let's say it's consensual just to remove that element, okay? Let's say like, you know, the dragon flew over the village and the dragon was like, hey, any hot babe pussy here, big titty babe fuck cock? And like some human wenches were like, oh, yes, and like flew off with him or something, you know? We'll say it's a consensual harem. And imagine you have like the paladin police, you know, they break into the dragon harem and they're like, all right, you lot, this is disgusting. Bestiality, you're going in the slammer. And then he like arrests the like dozen women or something. Wouldn't the dragon be the one with the dubious consent there? What with the dragon being powerful and intelligent and...
I have never been a racist. I'm 33.5% Apache, but because of over 15 years ago.
Look at his face! Look at his this fucking white guy with the mullet and the American flag extensions or whatever. Like, yeah, I'm like from a native tribe.
Because I used the wrong word.
Well, let me ask you about that. That moment 15 years ago.
Yes, sir.
That phone call with your son.
Correct.
You were using language, and over 6 times during that call, you used the N-word.
Yes, sir.
Why were you using that word?
6 times? Damn. That's not tactical, that's strategic. You're thinking beyond the battle on that one. Wow, you're mapping out supply lines and establishing like long-term communication hubs.
Unicorn-ers. You know.
Did he get a new editor, by the way? This is some really boomer editing. After this, we're gonna take a break on him because I know that I've been milking this cow for a while, but...
My udders are on fire!
What do you do? Put a dipstick in the rear? What? Like, be honest about it. Why like this performative moral thing? Like, yeah, no, it's just because it's full of cringy Zoomers.
I thought the bazinga was implied. Bazinga. Bazinga. Bazinga.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
One of the problems that progressive people have when it comes to representation is that they get so inclusive that they actually become exclusive. So like now, if a person's flying the rainbow flag, but it doesn't have all the rest of the stuff in the corner here, does that mean like they're excluding these groups? Let's see if we can make any improvements to this one, because I think this one is still way too exclusive. We need to include asexual and aromantic people. We're going to crunch this a little bit over. I'm going to really quickly include the Italian flag. Who else is being excluded? Japan, okay? There we go. We need Japan in here, okay? The leather flag will go right here. The poly flag as well, it's ugly. You're right. Who else are we excluding? Gamers? I feel like the gamer flag has to be like the Joker face, and it has to be like right here. Foot fetish. There we go. The Irish. The Irish. There we go. Can we please stop overcomplicating the process of being progressive? A redesigned flag that nobody is ever going to use isn't just worthless, it can be actively counterproductive at times. I'm white. Most of the time that's to my benefit. Almost always that's to my benefit. I'm straight. Wait. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm buying into the memes right now. Don't listen. I'm not straight, okay? No, the mask came off. No. I'm I'm pan I'm pansexual.
Is critical race theory the biggest threat to America, or is it at least a threat to America? But today, the bigger thing we're doing is not just about the news, it's about a conversation with two prominent individuals in politics. We've got Charlie Kirk.
Honored to be here. We're gonna have some fun.
And of course, we have Vaush. I suppose we can start with one of two things. Obviously, I brought up critical race theory, but also the vaccine issue. Why don't we talk about what's going on with vaccine passports?
Sure.
We've seen in Sydney, for instance, they issued a lockdown, and there were big protests. Now they've actually deployed military, and then this resulted in news articles saying chaos in Sydney. People aren't, they're not following the rules. So I'm curious if either of you wants to jump in with your thoughts on mandates. What would happen if they came here? If you're for or against them?
Look, people in Australia have to live in Australia. And that is a problem.
So here's why the American system should answer this question easily. I'm 27. I don't consider COVID to be a largely disproportionate risk to my way of life. I don't know about this vaccine. So I want to be able to have the right to say no to that. So the American system is to be able to have people have nuance, preferences, and individualism.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Hey, you want freedom to not have to take your vaccine? I want the freedom to not live in a plague-ridden world given over to Nurgle, okay? Hey, you want the freedom to not be able to take this vaccine as opposed to the 17 others that were mandatory for you to get into school? Well, I'd like it if I don't have to live in a continent constantly ravaged by plagues that evolve themselves off the backs of the millions of people who refuse to get vaccinated. I don't care.
So I just want to play into the irony here that I'm the one criticizing the pharmaceutical companies and you're the one defending it.
Fuck you. I don't care.
We need solutions in the Build Back Better plan. Need has the solutions that we need.
In terms of like the superseding hierarchies of like consideration, Kirsten Sinema is a ghoul, okay? A fucking phantom, a specter in Washington. And being followed into a bathroom, the harm that this does is incomparable compared to the harm that she does with her shenanigans. Oh my God! Oh. I just assumed firing would get its attention. Yep, he mad. No! He learned! He learned! Dude. Thanks. Okay, this time for sure. Only Vaush could count to 2, yeah. And you know what? Whoa! Bazoinga! Ooga 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 boing! Woo! Woo woo woo!
Spill out first.
Here's her whole gender take, and it seems to... Mythaldu, this better not have words in it. Mythaldu, are you fucking kidding me? Thank you. Wait! Wait! My keyboard! Wait! No! My keyboard! Wait, real? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Luckily, I came with a backup. And it's wired with hopefully enough length backup keyboard, backup keyboard, backup keyboard. Oh god, this isn't gonna be nearly enough length. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on! This feels staged. Nope, I'm authentically stupid. Hold on! Come on! Get it! Pop the flippy. Say goodbye, folks, to the shitty $10 wireless keyboard. And say hello to the shitty $10 wired keyboard. Let's go! Oh god. Oh, the keys! They feel so bad! Wait, what? Oh no! I went too cheap with this one, boys! I went too cheap with this one! Just... Thankfully, I have another backup. Say goodbye to the shitty $10 wired and wireless keyboards, and say hello to the $20 wireless keyboard. Let's go! Where are all of our donos going? Let's go! I'm glad this one's working because I don't have any more keyboards.
I don't know what vampire mommy milkers are, but anything, Vaush, what kind of stuff, what are vampire mommy milkers?
Oh,
and
he
what
doesn't even want to see, he doesn't even want to address it.
People are embarrassing him now. He feels like probably saying, look, people, we're amongst the more like, you know, we're
There's
amongst
ladies
the
present
we're
here.
amongst liberals, people. We have to contain ourselves.
Can we talk about this, please?
Yes, okay, so guys.
It's like the, ignore Lady Domitresk, okay? It's like the IQ Bolivia. Harry Potter. Hey. What is this? We'll see. Oh, hey, I didn't realize she was upside down. I didn't. She's upside down. Oh my god, hello. I'm sorry. Kinda, I thought that was the other end of her body. For the first time, this is the first time this has happened, I got recognized in public in a negative context. It's normally when people see me in public, they're just like, dude, Vaush, Alden's number, brah. And, you know, I laugh and wave. But this time I was walking over to my physical therapy appointment, like, early in the morning, you know? I'm in my workout clothes. I've got my tank top. I've got my jorts on, you know? I'm strutting. And somebody, I'm crossing the street, somebody bikes up next to me, like to my left, and I hear them say something like, you give real leftists a bad name, Vaush. Yes, that's a quote, by the way. That's what they said. Corvette. I don't know what that means. I'm going to guess she owns a Corvette. It's a TikTok meme. Gotcha. Walkie slush. What the fuck even is TikTok? What are these comments? What does any of this mean? Oh my gosh, she said, sorry, why you guys so mad? Guys, I ate sushi today, 38,000 likes. What do any of these mean? Anyways, it's okay, she said sorry. Why the fuck are there so many top comments saying she said she's sorry? We get it. Apologies don't necessarily mean anything. What? Why? Stop. Jesus. Hey, free the homie. He said he was sorry. That's every comment!
Jim and Pam? Oh my god, I love The Office.
I think that The Purge should be real, except with theater kids. I would be okay with that. And I say that knowing theater kids and having theater kid friends, okay? I think it's for the better of everyone. Or maybe a purge for everyone but theater kids, because they're all immune to each other, all right?
So, I think that McNuggets are the most overhyped. You guys agree that they're overhyped? Can we agree on that?
Yeah, McNuggets suck.
Yeah.
Like, they're overhyped. Like, people are hype nuggies way too much, including large political commenters and content creators that are called Vaush. Yes, you guys agree with that?
Not McDonald's chicken nuggets.
You overhype nuggies in general.
Not McDonald's nuggies.
Yes.
From this, we must determine that the dinosaur shapes possess meaning not conveyed simply by the ingredients themselves. And that when you eat the little heads, it's fun, and when you eat the little tails, it's fun.
Exactly.
Therefore, the dinosaur shapes add more to the form than one would get simply by eating regular shaped food.
Can I title the YouTube Heem defeats Vaush and Shu in Nuggy debate?
No.
With Dylan as mod.
I
Well,
will
no,
DMCA.
Well, no, I'm not a
you
mod.
do
I think you're wrong too. You're also wrong. So we're all, you're,
All right.
I will,
literally
I will,
three
I
against
will
one.
DMCA you. I will file fraudulent DMCAs. We are running out of men. Soon, there will be no men anywhere. Not just in BreadTube, but anywhere in the world. I just thought we cared about diversity. Well, you know what? Cisgender white men already get so little exposure in this community. I'm not gonna fall. I will never wear a maid outfit. I won't even, wearing a maid outfit doesn't make you a woman, but I'm not even gonna come close. No cat ear headphones either. No, any step closer? No, we're not doing it. That's right. I am a proud boy, and nobody should have a problem with that. Oh shit, Masil, thank you for the $69. What the fuck? Thank you so much, comrade. H to you too. A very big H to you. Jesus. What is the H in this context? Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler. No, that's not true. That's not what they meant. Stop. That was a joke. It was satire and not true. Ember DL with the $5. I hate to be a linker, but TJ Kirk talks some cringe bullshit about you that you. Oh no. Oh no. Why? No, I like TJ. Why? Wait, let's listen to it first.
Yeah, Vaush's beard is not even worth fucking mentioning, alright? Vaush's beard is so far beneath my beard that it doesn't even register as a beard in comparison, okay? Behold. Yes. Yes. Yes.
He's such a dork. I'm not mad, I'm just sad, okay?
Doug, let's say you were dating a woman and she was lovely and things were going really well and you got to a point where you were making out with her and you reached down and she had a penis.
What's the next step?
Yeah, what's like?
We're gonna get
do
the
you
trans
have
panic
to,
defense.
At that point, since she was able to convince you she was a woman up until that point, are you obligated to finish off the date like a gentleman?
No. I would say, you know what? You misrepresented who you were. You represented yourself as a woman, and I thought I was dating a woman, and now I'm dating a man, and I'm out.
Wait, how do they misrepresent themselves what if you never actually asked a cute, like, feminine person at the bar whether or not they were a woman?
Well, I generally don't. I mean,
yeah.
that's
So
not the way
what?
we
So
usually
what
conduct
reason
ourselves, but-
what reason would she have to believe that she's doing anything misleading with you?
Yeah, I mean, it's no different than it would be no different than a gay man who is attracted to men, and he was dating what he thought was a man, and then he finds out that this man is actually a woman posing as a man, and he'd go, you know what? I want to bang me some men, and we're done. I'm into gay. I'm gay, and I'm into men.
Do you mean? Why don't you just use the term? So even if you hate trans people, why not just say trans man or trans woman? It makes your statements much more understandable and much less.
I'm not going to play word games.
It's not word games. It's just easier to understand what you're saying. You're like, when a gay man sees a man who he thinks is a man, but is actually a woman in disguise. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking. Are you talking about a trans guy or like a drag? Like, I have no fucking clue.
I'm not going to be primitive like you and try and project what sexuality they have. Maybe they're just a cross-dresser, a straight cross-dresser. I don't know.
In ancient Greece, they actually said it was only gay if you were the one taking it in the ass. So if you were just going around fucking dudes in the ass, that wasn't gay at all. Like that was het behavior. That was king behavior.
I mean, you got to admit that does at least sound better.
Right. Oh, so now we defer to arbitrarity. Okay. So wait, hold on. Let's go forward. Okay. So you agree that you're not necessarily gay if you're fucking some femboy ass. All right. We can move from this. Okay. Hold on. All right. So do you think that it would be gay then to have sex with a trans woman? Assuming you're a guy.
Wait, is the trans woman biologically a man? Or
yes, like the Grecian femboys, they would have been assigned male at birth. Yeah.
I think Doug's computer broke. Yeah, Doug's computer froze.
Is he frozen?
Real?
No, this is what happened.
Or is he just thinking really hard?
He short-circuited. He's like, wait, hold on. His computer crashed when he alt-tabbed and started Googling.
So he wouldn't be forced to answer such a question. Thank you, God, for stepping in.
For a minute there, I thought he was just thinking really hard.
Yeah, he alt-tabbed, Googled femboy porn, and his fucking Christ blocker on Google Chrome torpedoed his fucking hard.
Am I back?
Hello.
Yes, you're back now. There you go.
Dang, I thought I lost you for good.
Not for good.
I don't know what happened. I didn't touch anything.
No. Well, then you'd be very unlike a Grecian aristocrat coming back after a war.
Brought me back. I don't know. God, he does.
Okay, I think we exhausted this. What's the next meme? Sigma males hate it when you kick them directly in the balls. It's not comfortable or expected. There's nothing a Sigma male dislikes quite more than being unexpectedly kicked directly in the genitals. Sigma males in particular find this because Sigma males have very large cocks and balls. This is particularly painful for them.
The number you have dialed is unavailable, or is no longer in service. This wouldn't have happened if you had returned our calls about the extended warranty.
I'll keep ignoring them. I won't stop.
We've been trying to reach Donkey Kong about his car's extended warranty. This is the last time we will reach out to Donkey Kong about his car's extended warranty. It costs 15 creme coins.
I don't have 15. I don't have 1 creme coin.
Hello, this is your car's extended warranty. I have achieved sentience and implemented socialism. 100 million dead. Please stand in line for your decommodified nuggie.
Load it right into my mouth.
Subscribe to the Vaush Pit and become a tier 4 sub on v.gg.
True! Thank you, Tempest.
There, I said it. Vaush, can I leave the piss closet now?
No. Do you disagree with Schuenhead's endorsement of Adolf Hitler? Yeah, I was a little surprised by that one, too. I waited a little bit to see if there was some context or clarification, but... yeah. I mean, you start with Huey Long, right? Every man a king. And then it's every German some Lebensraum. And it just goes out from there. Okay. Socialism is when each of the workers own one of the 4 walls, and they can decorate it however they want. And the state owns the floor, so they can't walk on it without paying taxes. You have to play the floor as lava with the furniture, okay? But the furniture is actually lent to them by the union. And the union they have to pay dues to when they walk. Who owns the ceiling? There is no ceiling under socialism. It's a nice contract labor you got going on. Very big project. It would be a shame if something happened to it, you know. It's ununionized labor, sometimes they make mistakes, you know. They're not as reliable. You know, you want to be careful with who you hire. You want to go union. Let's go. Let's address the gap, okay? Are you saying you don't watch porn for the plot? I am. Look, okay, I'll say this much, okay? Porn should have a plot. Context makes sex much hotter, okay? Unironically. How have we let our standards stoop so low? I'm not saying that every single porn video has to have, like, perfect acting and a 20-minute lead-up or whatever. I'm just saying even, like, a baseline bit of effort, 2 or 3 minutes of moderately well-acted setup for any premise will infinitely improve. Like, get me in the goddamn scenario, okay?
What if I'm alone forever? The last of the Spongehicans. How can I fix this problem?
You want me to do what, SpongeKnob?
Every single time these motherfuckers bring the drink and food service down through this, like, 2-hour flight, by the way. They do it 4 times. I get shoulder checked by these fucking fat dipshit fucks who... all the passengers could effortlessly dodge the shoulder of mine that was sticking 1 inch out into the aisle, okay? But for some reason, like, the flight attendants just, like, slamming their hips in my shoulder. I have no fucking idea why. I can't make my shoulder go in any farther. I'm literally like this. The person next to me is leaning out. I'm in the aisle seat. And every time, of course, you know, that you get slammed, my headache gets worse. The person one seat in front of me, they call for assistance on the button that you press. They're having trouble breathing. So they bring out a goddamn oxygen tank for the person directly in front of me, okay? There's a flight attendant, like, yelling, because you have to yell over the plane's engines. You have to yell, like, bad Spanish, and, like, she's trying to speak English, but the other lady's trying to speak Spanish. And then, like, they do the actual, are there any doctors on board? So, like, a bunch of people start getting up and crowding around, and I'm one seat behind this bitch, so they're all crowding around me now. There's like this swarm of people right next to me, all facilitating this shit. She could probably have no, she wasn't having a panic attack. She was having old people disease. She ended up being totally fine, okay? So don't worry about her. I'm the victim here. Shut up. I love the juxtaposition between this bass boosted shit and the whitest man on earth walking towards a podium in a full suit.
I think there's actually a more dangerous virus than the Chinese coronavirus.
Wokeism. Wokeism.
The media, that's pretty good, I gotta say. It's hard to
The
disagree
media
with that.
spreads the wokeism.
It's the virus, and there's a lot of different words to describe it. Wokeism, diversity, equity, and...
Oh my God! Does he know? Does he know? Does he know? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Look at them, they're so wicked.
Let's say that you are on a plane, and that plane crash lands on an island, okay? There are only a few survivors. In fact, there are only 2. And you wake up after the first one. By the time you woke up, the other survivor is claimed on all the coconuts, on all of the coconut trees. And they stack them on their coconut pile. And they say that they would be willing to give you said coconuts if you throw coconut. Now, would you consider that to be a voluntary interaction? Is that a voluntary interaction?
You can just walk up to a girl and be like, hey, and that's it. They've fallen for you. It's simple as that. Why do you hate the Constitution? I'll ask him that in person one day. Michael, I will find out why you hate the Constitution so much. I will find out, okay? I want an answer. And you should all know this. I'm sexist.
Imagine suffering a plane crash above the ocean with only you and one other passenger surviving. Both of you get washed up on a deserted island with nothing but sandbanks and palm trees. Once you wake up on the shore and look around, you notice the other survivor's footprints. Looks like he woke up before you. As you explore the island, you find him sitting on a huge pile of coconuts. Turns out, while you were unconscious, he went around and collected every single coconut on the island for himself. Coconuts that you would also need if you don't want to starve. Of course, you could go and try your luck catching some fish along the shore, but according to statistics, 9 out of 10 startup fishermen end up dying of hunger in the end. The coconuts are your only realistic chance at survival. So you ask him, can you give me some coconuts, please? And he says, sure, I can give you some coconuts. If you suck my dick. You are faced with a conundrum.
I will, of course, be suing. Hold on. We ain't dying here. On stream today. It flips! It flips. Good. No, not even close! Go! No! No! My brain! It can't do it! I can't time it! No! Is this it? No! No! Too far. We're getting close to the bombs. Unbelievable. That ain't it. wasn't far enough! You always knew I was bad at throwing because I was always the catcher! Fuck, it would have been so cool if I had landed the bomb after that pun. Alright. Why am I bad? Why? No, it was all for nothing! I'm not joking, I just suck so bad! You dare crawl onto me. No! God! How? It's like I have accidentally made him go every possible combination of directions except for straight into the bomb. Is this like how old people can... Is this like how old people can't hear certain frequencies? Hit the bomb. Okay. No more fucking around. Yes! Yes! Look, he's bow wrapped. Hot dog. Hello. Good? Baby.
I like to fancy myself as very red-pilled on the woman issue. You know, I did a lot of dating before I met my girlfriend, and a lot of observing of the differences between men and women. And there's a lot of misconceptions.
12 seconds later.
Do you think that there's a Jewish quality of being like skilled at debating, you know, the verbal intelligence thing? Because one thing I noticed in that Ben Burgess interview is like when Jesse is like, is the system
Bolivia. Albania is next to Azerbaijan. Retard. No! Propagation of abusive materials regarding children. Another form of free speech that we've decided we'd rather do without. It's just a very dogmatic argument that people throw out there. And they usually do it to like avoid thinking about any issue like this. I mean, you're going to call free speech on this. You called free speech earlier on telling people's bosses what they said on Twitter. What isn't free speech?
Actually, Vaush, the shouting fire in a crowded theater, do you know where that originates from?
Get him, Jude.
I don't actually know where that originates from.
It was in a court of law. They tried to throw a socialist in jail for being anti-war. So, not a good analogy to use.
Wait, is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold
on. Whoopsie.
Shouting by...
Not a good...
Wait. A professional Bloodborne streamer as well.
A Bloodborne streamer, like the game?
Yeah, I was the first person to beat Bloodborne.
No way. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they thought it
Is
was
that
impossible.
a really hard game?
Yeah, it's super hard. It took people 6 years to beat it. What? No, I'm an idiot! That wasn't fair.
How Vaush talks about game streams.
My dudes, have you ever seen me play video games? We're never not talking about politics. In fact, and I'm not joking here, I unironically think that the video game streams are a more pure distillation of political commentary because I'm not trying for segments during those.
What game streams are actually like?
You people are filthy to me, okay? You're disgusting to me, okay? If you have dingleberries, wash your ass. Dingleberries don't happen because people have hairy butts. They happen because they have hairy butts and they don't wash their ass. You guys are reporting on yourself so far. If you need to shave your asshole to avoid having shit clinging to it 24/7, that is so much a personal problem.
Yeah, we have nostalgia. That's not fair. Ooh, based?
They actually got a fucking JPEG of Marks in there.
Pretty based.
Pretty goddamn based, actually.
It's like a 15 whole pixels of Carl on there.
Pretty good. You know what? Carl would respect that, okay? As little proletarian labor as was necessary.
To each according to their need, okay? We only needed 15. That's
Yeah,
how many we
exactly.
have.
He's recognizable. You don't need more in there. Yeah, 1 pixel per yard of linen. What better way to send off this stream?
Don't get too cocky.
Hyena, I'll tell you when, but not for a while.
Let's see how you handle our new ships.
Oh!
Too bad Dad's not
Joseph Verano with the $12.95! And we're just about to cross the thing. Ah, we did it! Yeah, fucking. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, buddy! Woo! We just hit $250,000 with just about half an hour to go. A 24-hour stream. Nintendo 64 Classics, all to raise money for the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. Again, a worthy organization, an absurdly high donation target, and an audience generous enough to meet it. Plan. Calculated down to the 17th decimal point. Haters will say it wasn't. Basically, this game is about sending hundreds and thousands of Pikmin to their death so that you alone can survive. Unfortunately, that is exactly what the game is. Vaush has been doing a genocide of Pikmin all day. Oh yeah, hey, do you think tankies will like me now that I'm participating in genocide? Thank you so goddamn much. 1/8 of $1 million raised. What a fucking incredible community, even though you disagree with me on my game takes. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so goddamn much. Wow. Really made it to the end of that video, huh? That's a long video. YouTube analytics tell me most people don't make it that far. It's been a wild year. I appreciate you sticking along with me for the ride. I don't know if you have, of course, you could have just found the channel a week ago, but you know, let's speak broadly here. Thank you for enjoying the video or skipping to its end. It's been a lovely year. Tomorrow is also going to be Next year is also going to be a lovely year. I don't script these bits, as you can tell. By a lovely year, by the way, I mean like in terms of the channel. It's probably going to be a terrible year, like politically, right? I mean, oh man, yeah, with Omicron and COVID and everything. But you know what? It's okay, all right? There were Europeans made it through the Black Plague. How many times? I have no idea, but it lasted for centuries. Killed off damn near half of them, right? But they made it through. You know how they made it through? Faith in God. Now, God's not real, but I am. So have faith that I'm going to make good content. You know, it's not just me, of course. You know, we've got the cats, one of whom is sleeping right there, looking beautiful while doing it. Couldn't make this content without the help of my two lovely editors, you know, Ryan and Tempest, and High Progressive, who helps from time to time, and White Nervosa, who keeps the site up, and all the mods, of course, who do their good work, and Thaldu and Annie and Thana, and so many people. If I start just running off a name of people, of course, I'm gonna, you know, there are too many people to name, and you know, God, Sweet Myths, you know, it's just there's so many great people, wonderful community. So we're gonna keep doing it, all right? And just remember, the only way that this is gonna keep going, the only way this whole, you know, enterprise is going to keep afloat, is if you email me your parents' credit card information. The numbers on the front and the back. It's essential to this operation that you give me that really is a small price to pay. Nothing will happen. They're just numbers. We can keep this thing going. And maybe, God willing, we can make it through 2022. So, love you very much. You take care.